After Sexy Vegan went on the Dr. Phil show not once but twice, and then the Dr. Phil show would delete all evidence of his appearance from their website and YouTube channel. That's actually good news though, because in this video, it won't actually get claimed.
I was in front of Hyde for a little bit, but it wasn't really going, so...
Hey guys, welcome to my new update vlog. Just got so angry earlier.
After Sexy Vegan became a topic of conversation amongst the YouTube community, getting shoutouts from the likes of PewDiePie, Isaac Butterfield, The Hollywood Fix, and of course here on Before They're Famous. After Sexy Vegan would make a serious attempt to run as a candidate in the 2020 presidential election. After Sexy Vegan would make national and international news headlines after being arrested for sexual assault of his dog. We're actually gonna get into all that crazy stuff and the alleged charges a little later in this video. Now, I've been speaking with Sexy Vegan in the DMs, and right out the gate, well, a lot of you guys don't know this, but I've actually met up with Sexy Vegan for a sit-down interview. It happened about a year ago out in LA. I think we have a clip.
I'm trying really hard to get a third Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil was at Craig's the other day.
Yeah?
And I went, they're like, when I passed by, paparazzi, like, Dr. Phil's in here. So I went in, and I didn't have a reservation though, so I couldn't eat there, but I went in, I saw Dr. Phil in the corner there. And then later on, I went back to catch him when he came out, but they said he left through the rear. He got in a Rolls Royce in the rear, but they said Sexy Vegan's in the front. He's like, oh, Sexy Vegan, he's really nice and smart.
Yes, that's very fair to say. Only once in a lifetime does the world give you a character like Sexy Vegan. He'll go down in history amongst other great court jesters like the Bearded Lady or Roland the Farter. For real. Now, meeting this dude face to face, to be honest, he was actually a pretty sweet guy. Now, he's kind of got a tough exterior because everyone dismisses him or, calls him crazy. But underneath it all, well, he's just a big old sweetie. And he's trying to get famous like, well, everyone else these days. I even sat with him in his car, and he was pretty eager to go meet up at a bar together. But when that didn't happen, well, he was pretty pissed off. Anyway, I am a fan of this guy. Me and Kara, we've listened to his album, Ending World Suffering the Fun Way, and it looks like he's dropped a few more albums since. In fact, this dude, he might even sing at my wedding.
I just died in your ass tonight. I really wanted it. I just died in your ass tonight. Oh, I just died in your ass tonight. The way I want it to go and take me to heaven. Oh. And so I actually have that on my new album with instrumentals too.
Seriously, Sexy Vegan's become a big part of my life. But our relationship's been both good and bad. Now, when we made his first video, he demanded I change the thumbnail from the original Before They Were Famous thumbnail. He wanted to look a little different. He wanted something colorful, so we did it. But it drove me insane. I guess it did mean a lot to the guy because, well, nowadays he regularly gets spotted wearing the thumbnail on a t-shirt. And then he goes approaching all the celebs.
Oh, Sexy Vegan. Sexy Vegan. Oh, Sexy Vegan's still going in there.
He's also got a flag of it in his bedroom and it's on the side of his car. I'm glad we could help him out. But I know, we've created a monster, literally. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden taking a look at the life and career of the one and only beautiful vegan messiah, aka Sexy Vegan, here for you on Where Are They Now? Now, it's been a while since we've talked about Sexy Vegan, but some time has passed. I mean, his face tattoos, they're actually starting to fade. Now, in this series, we get to take a look back at some of our faves that have been featured on this channel. I'm talking like Whoa Vicky or Lil Tay. Now, due to these new and disturbing allegations about Sexy Vegan, well, he's actually prepared a statement for us. I'll be sharing that near the end of this video. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, let me know who's next in the comments down below. Here we go. Alright, let's do a quick recap. Now, Sexy Vegan was born Hansel Marion DeBartello III in Aurora, Illinois on June 20th, 1982. Now, it's important to note that he's had his name changed legally, and he has the photo to prove it. He's also named his butt Delicious, in case you didn't know.
I just died in your ass tonight.
Now, Sexy Vegan, he comes from an affluent family. His dad, Hansel Marion DeBartello II, well, he was not only a plastic surgeon, but also part owner of the Chicago White Sox. Now, he was also part of the 4th degree Knights of Columbus, whatever that means. Now, Daddy passed away in 2014, and he left a small fortune behind via his inheritance. Now, a number of Sexy siblings, well, they've gone on to become doctors while he pursued a career in the arts. Now, an important part of his bio I left out the first time was this. At age 26, Sexy scored the highest score in Hot or Not history after a rating of 9.9 out of 10 after 327 females rated his looks. He's actually really serious that I included that in his bio. He's DM'd me about it 100 times. So there you go. Now, while he was killing it on Hot or Not, he was also battling a number of addictions. Now, the few old pictures of him that we found online, they show that he's been a lifelong lover of animals, dogs in particular. We're not there at that part of the story just yet. Now, he's also frequently been arrested. Last time I checked, it was a total of 15 times. Hans has been vegan since September 3rd, 2012, drug-free since July 28, 2011, and alcohol and smoke-free since August 25th, 2013. Now, in 2016, he would make the move to Los Angeles, and now there are a ton of quality Sexy Vegan clips out there, but this one, it's gotta be my all-time favorite.
What?
Only in Hollywood.
Just wait till the light turns green.
Green light means go. Yeah.
Wait, the driver?
Yeah.
I thought it was the passenger.
Now, Sexy Vegan, he became a regular feature on the streets of Hollywood, but instead of hanging out where all the tourists go, well, he likes to hit up the hot spots of the celebrities. Now, some notable encounters, they include Chris Brown, Paris Hilton, and Logan Paul.
I'm with Logan Paul right here. I'm with the next president of the United States.
That's
Sexy
right.
Vegan and his dog. He's gonna vote for me. I've got Logan Paul's endorsement, maybe.
As with everyone else, well, Sexy Vegan, he noticed that it was the social media stars who were getting the most attention. And self-admittedly, well, he signed up for the Dr. Phil show to get a little bit of fame. Now, his first appearance, it resulted in him moonwalking off the stage, and the second time, he was more sincere and apologetic. His appearances on the Dr. Phil show became a pretty popular topic online, and then after the buzz died down, well, he went back to doing what he does best.
Here it comes. Here it goes.
Mark, what are you doing?
Dancing.
And for the paparazzi, well, he became a bit of a legend, and being a true performer, well, he always likes to put on a show.
Yeah, Sexy Vegan.
He's grown numerous Instagram accounts to millions of followers before they were deleted. Now, he's also posted some pretty ridiculous stuff to YouTube and Facebook. Some still exists.
People are making wrong choices.
They are not eating vegan.
While others, they have been deleted. He's stayed in contact with Dr. Phil's shrink for some time, but as of recent, the Dr. Phil people, they've cut him off entirely. They've deleted all the posts about him from their website and their YouTube channel. I guess they see him dancing on the street and they're like, yeah, this is probably a bad look. Speaking of which, should I ask him to take off the shirt? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Now, when I met with Sexy Vegan in LA a year ago, he had a spray painted mirror that he carries with him everywhere he goes. He was also driving his beat up Hyundai spray painted both on the inside and on the outside. And half of the interior, it had actually been chewed up by his dogs. It was gross. Now, there was also his 2020 presidential run, which he's pretty serious about. Now, he signed up under a new political party that he created called the Freedom Party. And his political views, they include anti-captivity, freedom for all, non-violence, legalization of nudity, and he also claims that he will liberate all the 70 billion innocent animals who are in cages so small that they cannot move. Now, speaking on animals, well, that brings us to this.
I'll have it to you within the hour, okay? I'm gonna make it, because these clips are so short, and I'm gonna make it, concise to the point, but it's gonna be a little long, these clips, so I'll make a video for you and then I'll send it to you within the hour.
So he sent me that and then he totally ghosted on me. I guess he's got a lot going on at the moment because you know what they say. There's no such thing as bad publicity, except maybe this. Now, the news reports read earlier this week that Sexy Vegan was busted over a video he posted to social media performing inappropriate behavior with his pit bull. Now, following a police visit, his two dogs were removed from his home, by, animal control officials. Sexy was charged with 1 misdemeanor count, each of sexual assault on an animal and posting obscene manner, to which he pleaded not guilty. Now, he combed the web in search of the supposed video. I found something, but I'm not entirely sure if this is it. It's also a little too graphic for us to show here on YouTube, but well, don't even bother looking anymore. I'm already weirded out seeing what I've seen, you know what I mean? And the charges, they relate to him performing inappropriate acts on the dog rather than the dog performing them on him. So you can really only guess. I guess he pulled out the Skippy peanut butter. Now in the DM Sexy, he explained to me, I kid you not, as soon as I clicked upload to a private video for my mom, warning her there may be a warrant regarding this, the cops were banging at my door, so eerie. And before that, when I met with Tom Mesereau, the lawyer made famous for defending Michael Jackson in his 2005 trial, in person about a different matter, right when I got off the phone with my mom talking about Tom Mesereau, he returned my text. I think the second part of that DM was just Sexy Vegan name dropping. What do I care about Tom Mesereau? Whoever the hell he is. You know, Sexy Vegan. He is the biggest clout chaser in all of the fame game. Now, Sexy, he faces up to 1 year in county jail if convicted. That's according to the attorney's office. And they said the case, it's still being investigated. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Let me know if you think he's guilty or not in the comments down below. Maybe Tom Mesereau and the cops, they're just out to get him off the streets of Hollywood. That's kind of my hunch. Now, I'm sorry, Sexy, I know you'll be watching this video, but if you didn't blow me off, no pun intended, well, I probably would have been a little nicer. As for the rest of the story, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see, because this is Where Are They Now? My name's Michael McCrudden. We make all sorts of celebrity bios here for you on this channel. If you're new, be sure to hit subscribe. Let us know who's next in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in another video. Boom!